from 365 Crochet, aka Hug a Hooker, over on Etsy. This is my very first video tutorial of a crochet pattern. Reason being, I just never had a way in the past to record my hands to show you what I'm doing. Now I'm sure I could easily go out and find a tripod somewhere. It's one of those things I always think of. And then when I go to make a video, I'm like, oh yeah, I don't have a tripod. So I thought, can I crochet something to help me out? So that's where this pattern comes from. This is actually a tutorial for a video phone lanyard. I'm wearing mine right now. It's actually tied around my neck, holding my cell phone as I'm recording. Very simple pattern. You may think it's silly. It may come in handy. Just thought I'd give it a shot and show you the pattern. So I'm using just a scrap ball of yarn, just leftovers that was in my yarn bag. This is from Nitka. This is bamboo. It's a DK weight, size 3. And I'm using a smaller hook than recommended because I want this pattern nice and tight to hold my cell phone. So this is a USD 3.25 millimeter hook from Red Heart Yarns. That's what I'm going to use for this. And now, like I said, it's a simple pattern. There is going to be some adjustments that you'll most likely have to make because everybody's phones are a different size. You may want to make this to hold it with your case. With mine, I had to take my phone out of the case because my cell phone case is like a book style, so recording, I need it to be open, but if I turn it over, it blocks my camera. But if you had one that just goes around your phone, that would work perfectly fine. Yeah, you can kind of see me in there. Hey! So let's begin. And first, I'll apologize for my ugly thumb. I had a thumb injury a while back and I lost my thumbnail. It's coming back now. It's all good. So we're going to start here. We're going to start off with, it's kind of like a granny square. It's really simple. So you're going to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you're going to slip stitch in the first chain to form a loop. Now the way I make a granny square, I know everybody's different, but this is the way I prefer to do it. Makes it seamless. I chain 5. And this chain 5 at the beginning counts as 1 double crochet and chain 2, and it will make sense here in a moment. So then I'm going to work 3 double crochet inside my chain 5 loop and chain 2, and I'm going to do this 3 times. 1, 2, 3, and chain 2. That's my first set. 1, 2, 3, and chain 2. That's my second set. One more time. 1, 2, 3, chain 2. Now to close, as you see, the first chain 5 counted as 1 double crochet and chain 2. So at the end, I only need to make 2 double crochet inside the chain 5 loop. Then I'm going to slip stitch to the third chain of the beginning chain 5 to close this last set of 3 double crochet off. 1, 2, and slip stitch through. There, that's our first round. Now, instead of just simply slip stitching over to the next chain 2 space to begin, because you always want to start in a corner, I'm going to work a single crochet and a chain 4. It just makes it more seamless, and you don't see that moving over with a slip stitch. And I like to hide my tail in behind too. I try to weave it in as I go because I hate sewing in ends. I know a lot of you probably do too. So single crochet 1 and 4 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, just like that. So now in each chain 2 corner, we're going to work 3 double crochet. So the first one is going to go 1, 2, 3. Sorry, it got all weird there for a sec. I see my phone is ringing on mute right now. It's my husband calling. Picked a bad time, darling. And now we're going to work over to the next corner and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and you see my little tail stuck through there. So I'm just going to go back one. I just want to make sure that's hidden. Push that guy in behind. We can always snip off the end later. So now I'm in a corner and I want to chain 2 again to turn. So 1, 2. So actually in each corner you're going to do 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet until you get around to the other side. So you're going to do that 3 times. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, chain 2, 1, 2, 3, bump my ball out of the way. Don't want it to fall on the floor. And we're almost done. 1, done this round. 2, 3, chain 2, 1, 2, 3, and here we are almost to the end. The same when we get to this corner, the last corner, we're only going to work 2 double crochet in here. 1, 2, and then we're going to slip stitch in the 3rd chain, or technically it's the 2nd chain because the first one was a single crochet, to close. And that equals 3. So at this point, we are actually going to single crochet into the next space again. Now it gets a little bit different here now. So now we're going to chain 3. We're kind of making these little picots for the corner for our straps to go through. And like I said, it'll make sense as it comes together. So now I'm going to work 2 single crochet in the same space, in the chain 2 space. And now we're going to single crochet between each next double crochet. So there's going to be 5 single crochets across. So you're going to go in between. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we're going to work 2 single crochet. We're going to make a chain 3 picot, and then we're going to do 2 single crochet in each chain 2 corner. 1, 2, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, 2 single crochet, 1, 2. This is probably not the best quality of video, but I hope it helps you out. The focus seems to be off a bit. And I'm hoping I'm staying still enough for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 2 single crochet, chain 3, 2 single crochet, and then 5 single crochet between each double crochet again. Do another corner. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and between each double crochet again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we made it to the beginning. We started out with 2 single crochet at the very start. We're going to slip stitch into that first single crochet, and that completes that round. So now we're going to start with the next strap. The next part is a little tedious because you're basically working just really long chains and slip stitching all the way back. So I'll probably just try to speed through that part, so you can bear with me. It'd be kind of boring, run out of things to talk about, and I need to count my stitches. But basically from here and up, we're making a neck strap. And we're slip stitching all the way back because we want it nice and sturdy. We don't want it stretching, especially if you're wearing this and recording a video and all of a sudden your lanyard starts to stretch. That's not very good. But basically now we're gonna slip stitch into this chain 3 space, or the picot, and we're gonna make 151 chains, and then we're gonna turn and slip stitch back 150 chains, and we're going to do that twice, so it's going to make 2 really long cords. They're not attached at the end because at the very end I'm going to show you how to make an adjustable loop so that you can tie it around your neck, and you can, because not everybody's the same, and you can make it longer, you can make it shorter. If you just want to make this lanyard just to hang around your neck and no videos at all, it is quite pretty. So yeah, here we go. There's just 5, so we're just going to keep going until 151. There we are, 151 chains. And now we're just going to simply slip stitch in each one of those chains all the way back. You're going to have 150 back because this last one is your turning stitch. So I'll show you my first 5, then I'll zip through the rest. Gets a little easier as you get going because you have something to hold on to. So there's 5. Go all the way back. Okay guys, look, we made it. So there's my 151 chains and 150 slip stitches back. Did it twice. So these are going to connect at some point, and they're going to be an adjustable loop to put around your neck. Don't worry about that right now. So we got the worst part over with. The long boring part is done. So now we're going to make the straps to go around the phone. Now for my phone, probably everybody's phone, you're going to want to make your top loops, this is the top, a little longer than your bottom ones. Because if you keep them all the same, and I tried it, the top straps will cover your camera, and then there's no point in this being a video phone lanyard. So the top one's a little bit longer. It gives you some space to go around your camera. So at this point, we're going to slip stitch back into this chain 3 space. And for my phone, I did 30 chains on the top of loops. So you're going from this chain 3 spot over to this one down here, and then 30 chains. Then I did 20 on the bottom. So that fits my phone. This part is going to be, you're going to play around a little bit to fit your phone. Of course, if your phone's wider, you're going to need more chains to go around it. If it's smaller, you're going to need a little less. If I had a case on my phone that I could use, like I definitely could use my case right now, I just wouldn't be able to record video or take pictures because of the book style. But I would probably have to add about 2 more slip stitches or chains on each side to make it fit. So I'm going to go 30 to fit my phone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 18, 19, 20, 25, 30. And you want to keep the same tension throughout because you want to equal on each side. But you see how I made this? Now I'm going to go through here. So go through my next chain 3 spot in the corner, make a slip stitch. Voila, there's one top loop. Now I'm going to do 20 chains. Here we are, and into the next chain 3 spot. So into here. There we go. That's one bottom loop. Top's a little longer, bottom's a little shorter. 20 again for the bottom. There's 20, and into the next side in the chain 3 loop. Apologize if you hear some background noise. Lots of construction going on nearby, new homes being built. There's my 2 bottoms, and chain 30 because that's my next top side. And 30, and see I kind of blubbered up my last stitch there. With this bamboo yarn, it's like a tape yarn almost, has all these little fibers that you can like pull apart. So sometimes when you're working with a smaller hook, it's easy to get caught on there or miss some of that in the yarn. So I just fixed that one. And now I have 30, and I'm going to go all the way back up to the top where I began. I'm going to make a slip stitch, pull it tight, and we're going to cut my tail because we're done. Besides sewing in your end, the best part. And pull the hook off. There we go. I'll show you how this works. So it kind of looks like a butterfly, right? So these top, it goes around the back of your phone so you can see the front. So take my case here, I'll show you how it works. So we'd want this to go on the back. So you slide your loops over the top like this. Try to see this here. And then these bottom ones slide around the bottom corners. Now this is a little thicker than my phone. We're just gonna pull it on there. There. So it goes like that. Looks a little nicer when your tail's tied in, but it holds it up like that. I'm wearing mine right now, and you tie it around your neck. So when this would be the front of your phone, and you can push all the buttons, and you can see me with mine. Hi. That was kind of corny. So, oh, there goes the recycling truck. So we're going to take this off the case, and I'm going to show you how to do an adjustable loop. I actually had to look it up because I hadn't done it in a long time and I kind of forgot. But if my instructions don't make sense, there's lots of great tutorials out there on adjustable loop. Just search it up on Google. Here we go, the adjustable tie or the adjustable loop. So you've got your piece right here, your lanyard. You're going to take your left cord over the right. Now your right one over here, you're going to go down, under. Just hold that there, and you're going to go up and over. And then we're going to do it again, up and over. So you got these loops here. Pinch these 2 loops you made when you went up and over, and pull this cord up here, and you're going to go through both of these. And you're going to pull tight. There's one. So it slides up, it slides down. We're going to slide it up, give ourselves some space here. So second adjustable loop, we've got this cord here. So we're going to go down and over, down and over, and one more, down and over. Let's pull our loops together here. Take our excess, go down through. I know this is probably hard what I'm showing you right now, but like I said, the link I'll send you is a lot better. I know it's kind of hard to see, but you want to pull this tight. There. Now we have an adjustable loop. Make sure it moves. And voila, there it is. So then you can hang your phone in there, hang it around your neck. You don't have to use it for a video phone. It's just kind of pretty to wear on its own. Or use it like me and make some videos. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Thanks again for listening. I hope it wasn't too painful. Again, my first ever video. Take care. Thanks.